Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Avadon, the Black Fortress. I misclicked. Took the liberty of coming back on this side of the tunnel because, again, I'm lost. Trying to figure out what the hell, where am I supposed to go? Where the hell's supposed to go? Don't know. It's a mystery. Maybe it wasn't the woods over here. Who knows? Let's map the entire thing out. Try not to die while we do it. Sevlin suddenly stops walking down the path. He punches a tree with his mailed fist, causing brown leaves to drift down on it. Zach does little to help his foul temper. Then he turns to you. Why, Simplicity? Why was this allowed to happen? I am a loyal servant of Avadon. I always was, even when Avadon wasn't loyal to me. Why am I here now, disgraced and hunted? Have faith. I don't think Avadon will abandon us if we tell them it wasn't us. I choose to believe that for now, only because I have no choice. Otherwise, I would despair. Oh, there's a large encampment in this clearing, not farmers, not lumberjacks. This is a camp of brigands and ne'er-do-wells, if you've ever seen one. Several thugs stand guard on the other side of the palisade, and yet when they see you, they do nothing. They don't even grab their weapons. They just watch you approach. They seem to be expecting you. Yeah, they've been looking for me. Those are the people, then, that I was looking for. They have a cow. It's called Cow. No shit. Delbrin's trading, Miknaka's hall, Gavin's hall. Hey, it's Hand Gavin. Seems to be the main dude around here. Look at that. There's a fence just for that hall. Alright. Very well. Let's visit the place. Gavin's waiting for us, apparently. There's a whole clan and woman sitting on this wooden throne. A gold circlet rests on her head. She looks like a brigand, but one who hasn't actually done any briganding in a while. Her warriors lounge around, eating and drinking. All of them seem to have put on some pounds during their inactivity. Their armor fits very tightly, and their weapons are poorly maintained. The bandit queen doesn't seem scared of you. She waves you close. Yes, your Simplicity. I am Midnaka. Hen Gavin told me you would be coming. As long as you behave, you're welcome in our camp. Give me a second. Less noise for the recording if I close the door, because someone's coming in. You're brigands? We are! Proud hunters of Holklander and Kalimdario come together to live a free life and of light, a life of ease. Wonder where that came from. You do all seem comfortable. It is all thanks to Hand Gavin. As long as we don't attack cabins or cause trouble, he keeps us all fat and healthy and safe. That's an interesting way of dealing with brigands. Just, you know, don't give them a reason to be brigands. So you don't fight anymore. Of course not. We fight for survival, not fun. We don't want scars. We don't want to lose limbs, and we don't want to work for a living. That last part is not to your honor. I don't know, actually. It's just that inactivity breeds bad traits. Usually when you don't have to work to survive, most people would try to find something constructive to do. These people don't, and that's what's missing here. He knows where things are in the woods, caches, hidden treasures, safe houses. We live now by looting them. Gavin has no love of Avadon, and he is happy to steal their supplies. No love of them. I wonder, is that because he was abandoned by them? Perhaps. Tell me about him. Well, he would want to be called Gavin. Simple, Gavin. But he is still the hand of Avadon, and we don't forget it. He's in charge here. I handed command to him. You handed something to a hand? Wow. Good job. Why did you do that? Because he gives us food and wealth, and we barely have to work for it. He has influence, and he knows things about the castle. What he knows helps us to keep safe and away from the guards. He is so useful that I was happy to put aside command for him. And if he becomes less useful? Oh. Then we will have another discussion. With a vicious gleam in your eyes, you're not a nice person. I was driven out, by the way. I guessed. You came here and you dragged hordes of Vabo soldiers after you. We're trapped in this camp now, unable to leave. I'm sure you can guess what that means to you. Yes? Question mark? Smile vanishes. Yeah. You have to move on. It is only Gavin's word that kept me from selling you to the soldiers. You only walked free because Gavin wanted to talk to you. You won't talk to me like that. A hand? Still, I think not. You're scum now, like us. Go talk to Gavin, then move on. Otherwise, I will lose my patience. I'm still a hand, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Kill, kill, kill. Well, it's probably going to be full of things that have NY written on him. So, no, I'm not going to use 2 lockpicks on it. Hey, I can actually loot the place. Interesting. I'll take the stuff, thanks. 2 lockpicks. It's just that I have only 6 lockpicks left. Mind you, there was a trading person. Trader. Right here, right? What is it called? Trading post. There's a trading post. So maybe we can get more. You're surprised to find in the middle of this lair of brigands a rather tidy shop. Piles of goods orderly stacked, a long counter, clean and polished, an attentive proprietor who even combed his hair. The shop... Even I don't do that in real life. The shopkeeper, a swarthy elderly Dharamite, nods to you from behind the counter. Welcome, traveler. I am Delbrin. And this is my shop. All who wish to trade peacefully are welcome. A surprisingly tidy shop. I thank you. My shop is run in the standard Dharamite manner. In other words, it is clean, efficient, and profitable. We people of the Eastern Coast take great pride in such things. Good job, I guess. Oh, you don't worry about the thieves, the marauders? No. The presence in this trading post is of great value to said marauders. If any of them cause me trouble, then I can make sure they get killed to serve as example to others. Ah, I'm sure she extorts a protection fee out of you, though. Minaka. Our leader in the past and in the future. She's in the next hall over. Oh. He says in the past and in the future, not in the present, because it's Hand Gavin, but he does predict that she's going to take back her band eventually from Gavin. Well, everyone needs a nice shop nearby, do they not? To buy supplies to deal with the harsh life of the Baraza woods, and of course to turn any excess supplies you might find on hand into practical coinage. This suffers from a few, yeah. Where does that come from? Ah, the origin of things, a great and timeless mystery, is it not? I know nothing of what happens outside my doors. Where is the sword from? Was it honestly obtained or taken by force? Yes, we live in a world of mysteries. Contemplating them for too long could drive one mad, so I avoid it. This is silly, so let's go with the first one. No, it seems like a very, very, very good excuse for buying stolen goods. And since you are a wanted fugitive, I would not spend too much time judging others. What else do you need? I actually want to trade. Lockpicks! What else? Do you have recuperation crystal? Huh. My mouse wheel feels weird. Like very weird, and I don't know what's up with that. Well, it's not working here. I'm not sure if it usually does, though. No recuperation crystal. Resurrection, maybe? No. Endurance, intelligence, group heal, whatever. Don't need anything. Goodbye. Maybe I can go behind. Do you care? Perhaps you do. Come in, people. There we go. Not mine! Well, no one's here to stop me. And I'm a brigand now, an outlaw brigand. What do you mean I can't get there from where I am? I'm pretty sure I just did. Game's crazy. More cows. I'm just circling the place, by the way. Gotta map it out. There's a corner not mapped out. This corner right here. Yay! Completion of map. It's important, right? Brigand warriors. And Hand Gavin. He's calling himself Hand Gavin. This smoky hall is full of warriors, hardy armed people of the woods, all with thick leather jerkins and old but functional weapons. They watch you silently as you pass, and then there's their leader, sitting at this table. There's no mistaking him. He's an aging man, but muscular and confident. He wears plate mail, and a beautiful steel broadsword hangs from his belt. The chest of his armor bears, faded but recognizable, the symbol of Avadon. Welcome, Simplicity. I am Gavin. Once I was called Hand, Gavin. That was before I was forced to flee into these woods. How did you know my name? This patch of forest is small and humble, but there is little that happens in it that I don't learn of, especially when someone comes here dragging a horde of Duke Griffins, hunters, and trackers behind. You're a hand. Was a hand. This is before I was accused falsely of a crime and driven into the wild. Now my only business is survival. Hey, kinda like me, isn't it? Except I have greater ambitions. What are you doing out here? I'll tell you in time, but first I have a question for you. What are you doing here, and why are so many army soldiers hunting for you? Kind of the same thing that happened to you. Someone in Castle Vaubois has betrayed me. It seems more accurate. Hand Gavin listens with great interest. A familiar story, one I have been living here for some time. I was betrayed by Duke Griffin. Sounds like you suffer the same fate. It is good that you told me. If you would see Avadon again, you may want my help. You can accomplish that? If so, why didn't you do that yourself? I guess you decided to give up? It's weird. How did you come to be here then? Much as you did, I think. Redbeard sent me to Castle Vaubois. I was going to hunt some brigands in the Barraza woods. I did not expect to join them. However, while I was in the castle, I intercepted some messages. They were between Duke Griffin and the Tawan Empire. That Duke, so clever, so seemingly servile, was negotiating in secret with the Farlands. Yeah. Well, I kind of figured his comments were weird, and I was like, he must know about the thing, and then decided that the pact would fall apart and Kalimdariel needs to be strong and independent. How did you do it? I spoke with Ayakasia, a true servant of Avadon who lives in the Castle Vaubois. She had her suspicions. Once she told me of them, waiting outside the castle and intercepting the messages was simple. Now that the Duke's plans seem to be in place, I fear for her safety. I would too. What is he trying to do? Not sure. The messages were vague. He was negotiating with the Tawan Empire, the most dangerous of our enemies. I had hoped that we would learn more from him in Avadon's dungeons. What did he offer to them? That's a good question. I don't know exactly. He seemed to be hinting at an alliance between them and Kalimdariel. And yet, this seems like madness. Such a thing would require Kalimdariel to leave the pact. It would also require him to be speaking for Kalimdariel. I don't know that that's the case. Does the Duke's treason reach that far? I don't know. It doesn't matter to me anymore. He didn't seem to me to be trying to help the pact. Not on this most recent visit, at least. I should have tried to return to Avadon immediately. Instead, I lingered, trying to intercept more messages and make a better case. This gave Duke Griffin time to, in turn, fabricate evidence that it was I who was spying for the Tawan. When his warriors came to my quarters in the dead of night, it took all my skill and a fair amount of luck to slip by them and escape. I ran out the west gate, and with his trackers only minutes behind me. He hid. What else do you think he did? Ran into the Barraza woods. Duke Griffin sent soldiers after me, but I evaded them with ease. Complaints from Hulklander forced him to pull his warriors out of the woods, and I was left free to build a new life for myself. During my wanderings, I came here. Once I saw what I had to work with, I took command of this crude band of warriors. Why haven't you returned? Because Avadon has abandoned me. They have sent nobody for me. They have not tried to prove my innocence. For all I know, they even aid in the hunt for me. No more will I suffer under Redbeard's whims. I give them as much loyalty as they gave me. None. A bit harsh, but yes, Avadon is quite harsh. Does he still hunt you? Probably just less. Of course, but quietly. Assassins and trackers sometimes roam the woods. He hasn't tried hard, though. No doubt, whatever his plans are, he doesn't have much energy to spare to find me. You, however, are clearly different. He obviously fears you greatly. Fears me? Well, I guess he thinks I'm more powerful than you. That's probably true. What will you do now? I refuse to do the other one because I know the answer. Sometimes I let my character play stupid, not today. Or at least not now. We'll see later once we get later. Now that the Pact and Avadon and the Farlands carry out their business, I gave them a lifetime of loyal service, and they drove me into the wilds. Oh, right, he is kind of old. Our character is pretty young, so I don't think she would let this stand. I will stay here. Question is, what happens to you? Do what you want. I'm returning to Avadon. On that, we are agreed. You're a true servant of Avadon. I can see that. What is more, you can't stay here. Not with all the hunters on your trail. I'm gonna go with 2. Then you face the same quandary I did. Your route home is the pylon. The pylon is in the middle of Castle Vermeil, past all the gates of the soldiers. Impossible to reach it, yeah? Unless, of course, you can take advantage of the knowledge of Avadon. I know a secret way into Castle Vermeil. I will tell it to you if you, in return, slay one of the hunters tracking you. What do you wish this person hunted? She's a tracker and trainer. The beasts the soldiers use to hunt us are trained by her. As long as Duke Griffin has her skills, we're not safe. You are not either. One day the other warriors in our woods will leave. Only she is a threat to me. Is that the person we've been giving Drake eggs and whatnot to? I think I may have met her. Where can I find her? You must go back to where you came. Cross back over the river to the south. Be wary. There's a camp of pack soldiers just on the other side to the east. I suggest you evade them. Where do I go from there? There's a path to the south of the pack camp. It is marked with a broken pot on its side. Walk down that path to the east. Our enemy is somewhere in that direction. I will send scouts ahead of you to try to lure away some of the sentries on the road. With luck, you will have an easier time slipping past them. They're probably going to get caught, knowing how complacent they've grown. That's all. Thanks. Hunting of the Huntress. And I can't stay for long, because reasons. So I need to go back south. There's a camp here. Yes, I'm aware. I can't believe they wouldn't have found this. I guess they just don't care. I think we're gonna go back through the tunnel. Oh no, we can't. That tunnel went here. Well, let's see if we can just cut straight down. That would be useful. Main road. Here be soldiers. Watchers, specifically. Do the watchers ever move? Yes. Goodbye, watchers. The camp is right there, and no one cares about me. Drea the Farsighted, that sounded interesting. And then some normal killing warriors, you know, not elites. Then there's a group right there. Please move out of the way. I'm sure they're gonna turn around. Yeah, there you go. This is the broken pot on its side, I assume. And I was expecting the person we need to kill closer. Oh, this goes back to the camp. I was wondering if that was going to be the case. Turns out, yeah, totally. Oh, cages. Looks like the person I'm looking for is... Looks like the kind of place the person I'm looking for would be at. And there's a tracker I barely evaded. Those are wolves. And basilisks and whatnot. I don't have to fight those. You know what? Better stealth than my magic 10. That's all I have to say about this. Knock, knock! Oh, there's stairs. Of course, nothing is ever as straightforward as it looks. You descend into this dark cellar. The building above was, you suspect, an abandoned farmhouse. When the hunt for you began, Kellum soldiers moved in and did a remarkable job of quickly turning it into a base of operations. For example, this tunnel was, in the span of hours, cleaned out and turned into pens for the beasts hunting you to rest and be fed. You can hear them in the shadows, snarling and gnawing on bones, and then above their grunts, you hear the crack of a whip. The sharp sound of it echoes through the long tunnel to you. It's not just beasts down here. They're traitors is too. Gonna be this lady I gave so much to. Oh, hello. I guess we're killing beasts today. This hellhound is hunting. Apparently. They're all hellhounds. They're all immune to fire. Look at that. That's the worst. Well, this is only taking forever. I'm actually probably gonna use area of effect, because I don't feel like going through this. Sure. This is the only one not hit. There we go. Gotta speed things up slightly because my main damage dealer cannot actually hurt those. You even hit Savelin. This person did. Amazing. Well, one hit at a time, I suppose. I hate things that are immune to fire. I really do. It's incredibly annoying. Well, I'm vulnerable, but I'm also regenerating now, so everything's fine. If I was Shima, I could hit them all. It would be really easy. They're competent enough. I just don't want to use mana. I mean, I guess I have refills. And that's why I used one big area of effect. It just, I don't know. When they're all concentrating their fire on the same target, I'm sure it's gonna go a lot faster. See, this thing is dead already. The other ones will follow soon enough. Wait, vulnerability curse? Why? Oh, he must have gotten that because he hit Savelin and Savelin inflicted a random curse. That's funny. Nice cleave, by the way. My mage does about as much damage as the enemy. That's rather sad. There we go. May we never fight hellhounds again in this place. I don't think that's gonna happen, but hey, one can hope. Oh, Whipmasters. Not the Whipmaster though, so no luck there. We don't get to fight the trainer we came here for. Stunned? I think I'll just let that one slip. I mean, whatever. Pretty sure we can do without him, right? Oops, misclick. That wasn't who I wanted to hit. I'll kill that. You can hit that. I'm not gonna kill it though. You can tell the difference in damage reduction because he took 12 and she took 30 something. So he takes like a third of what she takes. Or at least in this instance he did. And since damage reduction is percentage based, it should always be about a third of what she takes. I don't feel like killing so many freaking hellhounds. Whoops. Didn't mean to move up like that. Whatever. Well, that's aggravating. Alright. Nice crit. Not good enough, but nice crit nonetheless. I'm almost feeling sleepy. That might be because, oh, well, nice cleave, I guess. That might be because this combat in particular is kind of boring. And I don't like it. Nice cleave, I suppose. Salvaging the situation. The miss. Making it a win. Cleave. Useless bow. Yeah, we're fine. At least we're fighting only one group. Makes them die a lot faster. Ooh, a lockpick. Wasn't actually expecting a lockpick. Also, the person that bought lockpicks was the wrong person, clearly. Oops. Did not mean to do that. Whatever. Oop, miss. What do you mean? Why are you? Oh, right, because I hit that button. Let's see. The button I hit by accident made him switch to bow. Oh, perfect. I made a difference. This guy really wants to wreck our day. How rude. Really? Me? Alright. It was just straight for me. No one else. I'm the only thing that's interesting. Well, I can't hit that anymore. I swear this game's trying to put me to sleep. Or it's just me not sleeping enough. I do that sometimes. I was watching last night, well, for a lot of last night, I was watching the BlizzCon tournament of Heroes of the Storm, because reasons. I kind of enjoy watching that. Not as much as, okay, another time maybe. Not as much as StarCraft, but still kind of enjoy. StarCraft 1, not 2, by the way, in case you were wondering. But guess what I felt like playing because of that? Freaking Heroes of the Storm. Anyway, I don't know why I'm even telling you about this. I'm out of time for an episode. So next time, killing this jerk. Was she the person? Yeah, she was probably the person we gave the Drake egg to. I bet if you don't give her a Drake egg, she doesn't have a Drake egg. Wait, unless I never did? No, it's a dragon tooth I never found. Never mind. Anyway, until then, see y'all.